boy! God, it is Ash Ketchum, isn't it? Ah! Who are you? Wait a second. Is that you? It is another update for OMEGAHORN with Gavan ending so soon. I think today is literally the last episode. Sorry to date this video. But OMEGAHORN has come up with more updates for us. We've got this new trailer. I think it's like the teaser trailer specifically for OMEGAHORN. And I can't wait to see it. So let's just get straight into it because I am intrigued, surprisingly invested, and kind of worried again because there's a lot of talk about how Gavan played out, and I hope people will like OMEGAHORN a little bit better. I think the hate for Gavan is a bit forced. I know people in the comments are probably going to hate that, but it is forced. Like, I will come out with a video specifically talking about this much later on, but for now, OMEGAHORN. Let's do it. Whoa, big boy! Oh my god, there's so much happening already. So much I want to talk about! Yo, look at that visual. The burning flames around him. Oh, the size. Are we gonna get any, like, what's the fear of, like, things being too big? Gigantiformia or something like that. What is it? Fear of big thing. Megalophobia. Thank you so much. Fear of large objects. Are we gonna get much, like, megalophobia in this? Because the size difference between the two already is crazy. But let's keep going and we'll talk about more details as we go along after this. I love the flames. Ah, look at him there. Is he an adventurer? God, it is Ash Ketchum, isn't it? It's just Pokemon mixed with Beast Hunter. Ah! I still don't know how I feel about the suit, but we're gonna get there. Look at him. Oh my god. I love it when, don't know if any other show does this, but I love it when toku shows give us like a name of something that is just not a name in the Western world, but they like to include like English words into things. So like Marvelous for Gokaiger's main red, Shout, who else? There's some funky names. I mean, Jeremy is Western, but it works because that is a name. But Shout, not so much. But you get used to it, don't you? You always like watch it and you're like, oh yeah, that's just Shout. That's my boy Shout. Also, I love the flame in the eyes, but we'll get back to that in a second. I'm Shout. Shout the flame. Sure, buddy. Sure, buddy. Whoa. Let him go. God, he's a little adventure boy. He was an adventure boy. He said, see you later, boy. I got OMEGAHORN to get. Ah! And Gaku! Your ego resonated with my soul? Ah! Look at him! Look at that big chest! No, I'm not talking about your chest, sir, but... Yes! Zengaku! Oh my god, I love her. Ah! Twin hunters! Let's go! Oh, there's the dog's heads with there's two dogs! Oh my god. I make sense now! Ah! I'm shouting too much. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm just so excited. Ah! Oh my god. Ah! Oh my god, we got leaders! Oh my god. They're all different people! I thought we just had access to all of these guys, or like we win them over at some point. But no, they each have their different person. Oh my god, there's so many more of them. Oh my god, it's like when Gavan had all those Gavans appear, but now it's here. Okay, interesting. So we got twins, we got the girl, we got the other lady. That's cool. We got Shout, we got this guy, we got the other guy. There's so many of them. What? Hell yes! Oh my god, that visual's so sick! Yo! Who are you? Wait a second. Reishi, is that you? Why is Reishi here? Wait a second. Are all the main characters coming back? I didn't even think about this. Wait. Sorry, I know I paused again because I paused the episode again. That makes so much sense. Okay, so Reishi's actor is returning. That's sick. That's cool. I love that fact. Cool. We'll talk about that in a second. They could have a really nice friendship. Whoa! Wait! So Gavan is part of it? We just saw Gavan. Or is this like the movie? No, because like... They are there and then... Where's our Gavans? I've lost them. There! What? Oh, is it because it's like, on to the next show? Interesting. Oh my god, he combines with the other guys? Oh my god, I'll raise my voice. That's sick! Oh my god, okay. Smitty, get out of here. We need to talk about this. Okay, off the rip, off the bat. That was so fun. That was so much more than I was expecting. I don't know what I was expecting. I was expecting Pokemon, Monster Hunter Wilds, and Digimon, and humans turning in, monsters turning into the human versions of themselves. That was all I was expecting. I wasn't expecting so many more hunters, as well as the Reiji coming back as the cast. So here's the thing about that that's really interesting. Obviously, when actors sign on for like one of these projects, they're there for the whole year. They're signed down. If you're part of the main cast, you're signed for the whole year. That is your contract, and you're going to get paid for those roles because that is, it's a job. No matter what people may say, these shows are jobs for them. Depending on what job they get is what, depending on what they do. So I was wondering about this. Is Project Red actually less profitable for those actors because it's half a season? But from what I could see, is Reiji coming back in season 2 of Project Red? Or is this another character and it's just the same actor to have a tie-in to the next season? Is that going to be confusing? Is it Reiji? Is it another world? Is he a Gavan? Do the others transform into other heroes? Or are they just kind of, he's the only one that has the hero and the other Gavans are there as well? God, I have so many questions. I'm so intrigued. Okay, let's just go bit by bit into this trailer without the sound. Just go through it bit by bit like we always do. So this first visual, I actually really adore. The megalophobia is a little bit there, but like this shot of just him reaching out gives me such Toothless vibes from How to Train Your Dragon, and I love that movie. And I could just see this being so cool. And I just love being able to see like our main Omega beast, our main guy, in his monster form. There's something so lovely about a tokusatsu show having monster forms. I think that was something I missed out a lot on in Gavan. I love my monster forms. I love seeing the monsters. I love appreciating the design of a monster form suit. I would love to cosplay a monster at some point just because I think that's really cool. A great way to homage like a show. But like with Gavan, we only got one monster. Or beast of some sort. So I'm glad that we went from one to the other. And I will say this to those fans who hate Gavan and think it's not Sentai enough, or it's not good enough, or it's just mediocre. One thing I will bring to you is the fact that it's all about budget. We went from Super Sentai and Kamen Rider, very, Kamen Rider being very successful, Sentai losing steam. And even though the shows we enjoyed a lot, they didn't do good enough for Toei to deem it successful enough to keep it going. Like, money was down, toy sales were down, and that is not necessarily our fault or Toei's fault. It's kind of our fault for not buying as much, but it's also about interest in the toys. And Toei will always sell toys first. The show will come after, the characters will come after, and that is something people forget. So when people are saying Gavan is really boring or really cheap or really bad, you have to remember that the budget for Gavan is so much less than what we have got, what we're getting for Kamen Rider, or what we used to get in Super Sentai. And I just want to bring that back up as a point for you guys to think about. Of course we're not going to get loads of monster forms. They had to do what they did without the budget that they used to have. Remember that when next time you're like, oh, it's shit. Because it wasn't shit. We got so many good characters. Not every character got the development that they needed. And yes, we didn't get more monster designs, which sucks. But for what we did get with Gavan, it was pretty good. And of course, it was not going to be to the extent of Super Sentai or to the extent of Kamen Rider. And it isn't Sentai. People are always like, oh, it's not as good as Sentai. Sentai died because of this. Sentai didn't die because of Gavan. Sentai died because of the lack of sales. That is why Sentai died. And nothing to do with Gavan. Gavan rose from the ashes of Sentai, to do what it could do with the budget it got. Nothing to do with Sentai. It's not even trying to be Sentai. It isn't part of the Sentai brand. It's most likely trying to go after the Ultraman fans, because Ultraman is doing very well in the West, and in general, it's very popular. Even though it may not seem it as much, it is very popular. It's worldwide. It's on Netflix, for fuck's sake. So, they're probably trying to go for that Ultraman-esque feel with the Ultraman fans in mind. And yes, that means it's not Sentai. So people who are using the excuse, oh, it's Sentai, oh, it's shit, don't use that excuse anymore. Doesn't work. Doesn't make any sense. But coming back to here, we now have probably a bit more budget that will allow for us to get more monster designs. So we are seeing so many monsters in this trailer, and that is great. I can't wait to see more and see what they actually have to offer. I'm really excited. So just to be able to see like a physical suit again of Enkaku, this Omega Beast or Mega Beast, I'm super excited. I want to see more of him in their monster suit, as well as more of him out of the monster form, I guess is the best way to explain it. Like this shot as well, kind of beautiful. I know it is CGI'd, but I still like it. I still love it. The sunrise showing hope. I love it. Okay, just keep going. And the fade out to the emo gears. Ooh, okay, very nice. It's a very good way of showing everything in the story in a way. Look at the difference of height and size. Look how small he is. But also the logo coming through. I do like the logo. When I first saw this, I was just like, oh, it's too not Sentai. And I even fell for it occasionally, being like, oh, it's Sentai-like, or it's not Sentai enough, it's different, it's too different for me. But once I got past the fact that I was just like, it's not Sentai, it's not going to be Sentai, they're trying to do something new. I was able to take away that Sentai hate, like the Sentai, what's the word? I guess my prejudice against other things other than Sentai and Kamen Rider, it went away because I was able to be like, it's not Sentai, it's something different. Just try and learn it, like learn to enjoy it, or at least give it some time. And I did that, and I'm actually super hyped for this now. And I know there's loads of fans who are excited about OMEGAHORN and hope it does better. Let's give it a try, shall we, guys? Let's give it a try, because people did not give Gavan enough time. And also, I did a post recently being like, what are people's actual thoughts on Gavan? And we'll get into that later on. But a lot of the time, it came up with, oh, it's not Sentai enough, it's mediocre, it's bad. Also, a lot of people were like, oh, I didn't actually finish the show. And I'm like, well, you didn't finish the show. You didn't give it enough time. Anyway, rant over. OMEGAHORN. But yeah, so new toy. The new toys look more robust, which I like. It's the kind of like the Gavarian Blaster, but it's definitely more robust, isn't it? I love it. I love it. Though the suit still is a little weird to me because it's really not a suit. It's more of just a helmet and clothes. But I see what they're doing. I love like the kind of like robotic elements to the arms. Those are similar, if not the exact same glove pats that they have on the actual. Oh, there you go. You can see it on my model. I did it really badly, so don't worry about that. But like they definitely have like those sort of like chunks on the arm. This kind of design. So it is keeping the inspiration of the Gavan design very much in check. The hat, I think it's just very Ash Ketchum, and it's not a bad thing, but do I say this? I'm not a Pokemon fan. And people are probably going to be like, oh, how dare you? Pokemon's so influential. And yes, it is. I just never got into it. As a kid, I never played Pokemon cards. I never played the Pokemon games. It's only until I met my partner that I even like touched Pokemon really. And I collected the cards. I went to a convention and played some Pokemon as well, and I really enjoyed it. But it's not my main priority. So when people are like, it's Pokemon, it's Digimon, I'm like, yay. But like in general, I can appreciate this for what it is. Like it being Monster Hunter Wilds mixed with Ash Ketchum, Pokemon mixed with so many other things, Digimon, just so many things. But I'll appreciate it. I don't hate it. I think that's the main point. I think there's some shows you see and you're like, oh, I hate the suit. Oh my God. And you don't really like it until you finally go into it later on. And you're like, okay, it's not as bad as I was thinking. You're seeing it in action. And I think that is the turning point for a lot of people. They're like, oh, now that I can see it in action, it's not actually that bad. I think a lot of people need to have that moment of like, oh, I see. And I think that works. Moving on. Yeah, you look cool. I love the different shots of like all the like flash. It's not necessarily a flashback, but like flashes to little elements, the hat, the traveling. So he is a bit of a hunter. So he's going around traveling around the country, definitely searching for something. Oh, I love these like just shots of him going around, looking into caves, traveling into forests, over canyons and wild. Is that the quarry? The Toei quarry? What's really funny about this is I am going to be here in November. I'm going to the Toei quarry, guys. I'm doing it. I'm going to stand there with an explosion behind me. Oh, I can't wait. I'm so excited. So wait for those photos, guys. The beach as well. Oh my god, we're going for a full-on adventure. And then it's interesting because we're seeing the same shots again, but in the suit. I didn't notice that when I was watching this. Yeah, we're back at the thing in the suit. Interesting. Oh, is this the desert in Japan? Like Japan, I don't know if people know this, but there's like, they have a bit of a desert area, and I don't even know if it's officially a desert, if that makes sense. But there is an area, so they got the really snowy parts in Hokkaido. They got really sunny bit at the bottom because that's nearest the equator. And then somewhere along there is just sand dunes. And I don't know if it is just beach or loads of beach, or if it is like a little bit of a desert area. I can't remember what they called it, but just really sandy dunes. And that's probably where they're filming it, actually. But it's because Japan is so long. It's actually... I won't say it's the longest country in the world, but it's definitely long, and it travels across, like, it could reach, I think it's, oh god, geography me is not very good. I haven't done geography in a while. But, like, it definitely touches the equator, and it is far enough north that it can get very cold, hence why Hokkaido area and the top bit of Japan is very snowy. Like, you know the monkeys with the snow and everything? That's what that is. Anyway, back to this. God. So many segues. Look at him go. He's an adventurer. I won't laugh at this again, but I do find it funny how we have very random words be names sometimes. It's just very funny to me. I don't know what to say. Shout, marvelous, etc., etc. But I love that he's got like fire in his eyes. Is it the burning of his... They said it's his ego that they said in the next shot. So is it the burning of his soul, the burning of his aim, his ego, his boost, his pride, which I kind of like. He's determined. It's his determination. Thank you so much, brain, for finally working. I think the brain cell from Cass and Antho and everybody has finally hit me, and I just got the word. Thank you. Anyway, so fight me ancient past. So definitely going for like ruins and stuff. It's hunter time as he turns the hat. Oh my god. That's okay. Yeah, sure. That works. That works. I get it. I get it. Very good. Very good. Oh, God. Captain OMEGAHORN. I definitely think we're in the sand dunes there. Awaken! Can we have a look at that, like, thing? The emo gears. It's a very interesting thing. I was going to mention this in my video, but I'll mention it here as well. The emo gears. I actually don't like them very much. I think after Gav and Zets and all these other things that have been like the little minions, the little power-ups, I think they have been a lot nicer. And to go from that to the emo gears, maybe it's part of the budget restraints, which is fine. But these actually look a lot more inviting and investing, and I might actually have to get a few of these. I do have some of the emo gears. I don't know where they are in my office, but I do have some of the emo gears. But I might actually be more intrigued to get these emo gears than the other emo gears, because they're more colorful, they are more investing. And I just realized, you can see on my chest, don't look at my chest, but you know what I mean. Oh, my chest plate that I have here on my model, you can see like the lining and the line work along the edge. It kind of has something similar to that here, along the edge here, which is kind of interesting. Interesting. I don't know if that's official or if it's on purpose, but I just keep seeing it. But yeah, there's Enkaku. our boy. Oh, God. It definitely gives me Gingaman vibes. It definitely gives me, like, GOOO running in animation, making the Megazord. Obviously, that is Sentai Power Rangers. But it definitely is, like, probably an inspiration that they wanted to keep going with, which I do like. Do we see them all as, like, physical big guys? Or is it only in Kaku that we see? Your ego! It is his ego that he resonated with. And is the human... I got so many questions. Is the human form already, like, a part of his soul? Or is it just something that he gains after being caught, like a Pokemon? Do you get what I mean? Is that it? Or do they always have, like, a human soul because they are a Megahorn? I don't know. I want to know. Tell me. Oh, there he is. I will say this every single time I see him. I saw him in a BL before this. So it's weird for me to see him here. But also... it's very funny that there are people being like, you're dating gay, or there's blah, blah, blah. The Toku to BL pipeline, as well as the BL to Toku pipeline, does exist. And I will make a video on it. I will. But there he is. Ah, and there we go. I'm slashing Giriko. Ah, I love her. Oh my god, the big sword as well. Oh my god, like the almost like monster pattern as well. What a Monster Hunter Wilds character. All of these are. And I can't wait. And I need to make these into models. So just you wait. I'll make this into a model and we'll go on from there. Oh, and she's got a purple one. Oh my god, I love it. I need more of these. Release the blade. Is it the blade specifically? Is that only what it is, the blade? Because I want her to have a cool monster friend. If it's just the sword, then... See, this is where... oh god, the rant is happening. This is where my rant about, like... Toku does not care about women. Does not care about women. And you may say that's, like, a crazy statement to say. But, like, the reason why females in Toku sometimes doesn't work is because they're not treated the same. There is a divide of how men are treated. So men will have the armor, the big guy, the big monster friend, and we'll have a friend here that turns into the Megahorn. This is just in this show. And there's multiple men that do this. And when it comes to the female, I don't know. I'll have to wait and see what the others are. But from what it seems like right now, the woman gets no monster friend, gets sword, and no Henshin device, and that's it. And it's the same in loads of these Toku shows. There's loads of Toku shows that have this kind of like divide of how they treat women compared to men, and it's pissing me off. So if she does have a sword, it's cool. I love the sword, but I just wish we had something a bit more leveling, where she also has a device to Henshin into. How does the fighting actually work in this? Do they fight against the other Megahorn Omega monsters? Beasts? Do they need the suits to transform? Do the other hunters have transforming devices too? Why does he only have the device? I have so many questions. She's sick though. I love her. I just hope she gets a lot more love in this. We did so well with Luminous and having that like detail to their relationship and to their friendship. I just hope we get something like that here too. Also, I love the aesthetic of everybody being like in cowboy suits, and then there's just our main character. It's like an anime where you're like, guess who the main character is, and they got bright red hair or bright blue hair. I love her already. Oh yes, twins. We have some twins. I love that. Reliable twin hunters. And they're in school? What? Why is there a British telephone in the corner here? What the heck? But yeah, cool. Twins. And... they're so cute! I love that. I think it's because they're the dogs, aren't they? Yeah, they got the two dogs on their lapels. Or little dog patches. Oh, that's so cute. I need all of the monsters to have little badges, and I'm going to collect them. Oh, I love that. Oh my god, is it another 2-in-1? Is it another 2-in-1 kind of form? Also, have you seen how high their shoes are? That is some depth. Oh my god. Oh god, I'm making this reaction too long, but I got so many questions. Are they a 2-in-1? Because they have a thing together, and of course the man has it, not the girl. I'm just gonna say. It's okay. But yes, so they got the puppy, but there's two puppies, so I'm intrigued. Oh, At least she holds it. At least she gets the thing. That's so cute. Okay, cool. Oh, they're so cute. Oh, babies. Okay, so we got this guy. Sorry, it's giving me the Bowski from King Ohger. And a lot of this actually gives me so much King Ohger vibes. Okay, another thing to add to the taglines. Pokemon, Digimon, Hunter, and King Ohger. There's so much like traditionalness to it, but even like at the end, there's loads of logos and they look very much like the ruins and the markings of the story on the cave walls. So I'll leave it at that, but the one who will conquer the world, Rampaging Eval. Oh, I love his aesthetic. Oh my god. And then we have our other monster guy. Oh, he's got little horns. Oh my god. Oh, sorry. They're just so sick. I'm glad that we got at least one other monster form. Okay. So if it's a hunt, Berza is your person. Look at this set though. Okay. Is this the villain faction then? Is she also a hunter? Or is she leading Berza? So, okay. Leading Berza. So we got Berza. Is she a main hunter? Is she part of the main... I guess she's part of the main villain team. But I'm just like... Does she have... Okay, she does have a thing. She does have a monster. But is that... Oh, she's got weapons again. She's only got weapons again. Oh my god. Okay. She better have it IRL. But I guess it's because they can't have all of them IRL. I've just worked it out. We are not going to get everyone with their monster forms, especially the women, because we don't have enough budget in it to allow for that. So now we have a winged blade that is her weapon of choice, or her monster form weapon. Ah, that's kind of upsetting, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so we got this other hunter. I have my own hotspot, Crushing Genu. And he is the hammer. Okay, so yeah, we got a hammer monster form. Okay, so that brings me back to who henshins. Is this a henshining show? We got one guy who can henshin, but then that's it. Is this a henshining show? Who else fights against him? Will he get I keep on going Sentai, no. Rider, no. Gavan, maybe? Does he get a form to fight in? I do love all... I can't believe he's back, guys. I can't believe he's back. Is he part of the main team? I hope he is, because that'd be crazy to have Reiji back in it. That's us. Ironclad Reiji! It's Reiji! It's actually Reiji! Oh my god, what happened? What happened, dude? Are you traveling between things, or is it just like a shared name for people to connect you to? Zetsu, the alliance called Zetsu. I said that there's a lot of Zetsus. It is interesting. Does the ending of Gavan lead into the beginning of Monster Hunter Wilds? No. Omega. I really felt the Antho energy pop out then. Oh, he gets the crab. He gets the crab. Oh, sick. I wonder if he won't be there for long because he's so like last minute in the show, and he's kind of like not with the others. Interesting. Okay. Oh, look at him go. Okay, I'm actually really excited to see these two's friendship and like how they come together with it, because I think their friendship seems to be really cute, and I can't wait to see that. Because I love shows that have really good bromances. And I don't think people realize this. Bromance is very different to BL. Like, you could ship a bromance. That's not the issue. But bromance is more between two friends who are just really, really close. And BL is two guys who are in love. I don't know if they'll necessarily go that far. I don't necessarily know how the writers will write the show. If there will be a lot more of that, like with Kiki and Koto, we were like, oh yeah, they're lesbian. They confirmed it. I don't know how they would do it here, so we'll see. And they go! And they're all shouting to tell them to go. Yeah, see, it's weird that he's the only one that can henshin. Am I the only one that's like weirded out by that? But I love that we got the twins again, or like a double situation. Got a female and guy. Okay, cool. What would be interesting? Why are Gavan, Luminous, and Bushido there? Are they there to find Reiji? Is that part of Gavan continuing, or is that just a nod to the previous show? I don't know. From this shot alone of them, is it the purple shark as well? Okay, so we do see them materialized into something. Okay, so there's the dog especially, but that's purple, so I think that's the shark. So they Megazord it up, combining. And then, yes, is that what I'm hearing? Is that what's happening? Is that what's going on here? So these three will probably become friends very quickly, which makes sense. It does make sense. And then he will be on his own, obviously being the force against it, going with the Zetsu team. I mean, that makes sense. And then final roar, raise your voice. Ah, look at that. Wow, look at them go. Did he just grow a little bit? Yeah. That's really weird. They're CGIing, they're animating the muscles growing, getting bigger and smaller like he's flexing. That was weird visually. And then, yes, and then these little designs, which I actually adore. It gives me such like KINGOHGER, Ruins vibes, and I kind of adore that. So that's our guy and Kaku. That's the other one. That's the dog. The fish. The dragony, the hammerhead, and then the crab. Interesting. It will be interesting to see how they combine and how it like makes sense. Does that make sense? Yeah, it will be interesting to see what happens there. I can't wait to work out what it is. I'm very intrigued. I'm just intrigued. I'm excited to see more of it. Give me it. I'm actually so on board now. After seeing that trailer, I'm so on board. I was so worried at the beginning, and now I'm fully invested. So, yeah. My main thoughts, I'm sad to see Gavan leave, but I am excited for what OMEGAHORN will give us. And considering the reception that OMEGAHORN is already getting over Gavan, I think it's a better way to see Gavan. It's better to see OMEGAHORN succeed than people be so upset with Gavan. So, please, give it time. Give it a chance. Because if you don't, we're never gonna, like, Project Red isn't going to succeed. And no matter how much you hate Project Red, just because you give it hate and hope it will end and it ends, doesn't mean Sentai will return. So please, Sentai purists, I was there. Give it time. Give it a chance. Please. And just know that this is what we're going to be getting for the next couple years. And considering how the emo gears are returning, we're probably going to be getting the emo gears a lot. Or maybe a new power-up next year that will go over the 2 years. Because they got to make something that is similar, that will last a year. Because more toys and more differences in toys makes more production value, like production stuff, actually. That's actually crazy. Why are they making so many more different toys if it's harder to make toys? I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, thank you again. If you guys want me to react to this when it comes out, or give more information, or even watch the press conference, let me know in the comments down below. Give me your thoughts and tell me what you are excited about in this new show. Anyway, see you guys later. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye.